Hi, I'm Representative Susan Fagan. I represent the 9th District. Today we're in Colfax, and it's one of the many rural communities that I represent for the 9th District. You know, I'm a fairly new legislator, so I take my committee assignments very seriously. I've got 4 committees. We have interim committee meetings. Plus, I use this time to really reach out and touch as many constituents, as many organizations as possible. When we are able to help a constituent maneuver through the red tape and regulation of state government and get a satisfactory answer to help them move through that process is really the most gratifying part of being a legislator. Right now we're standing in downtown Pullman. Behind me you'll see Washington State University, and this is the main campus. I live in eastern Washington. I live in a very rural part of the state, and our schools and our school districts, our students are very dependent upon levy equalization dollars, and that's one of the things that I think I bring to the legislature is an understanding of that, how important that is to make sure that every child throughout the state, whether they live in Bellevue or whether they live in Albion, get a quality education. Within the 9th District, there are 2 public universities, Washington State University, our research university, and then Eastern Washington University in Cheney. And both of those have tremendous impact on their local communities. Just in Pullman alone, almost 5,000 people work on the WSU campus. What the legislature does in regards to higher education is incredibly important. I mean, it certainly affects the finances. We have continued to go to the higher ed budget, you know, like a bank, continuing to reduce the amount of funding for higher education, and that in and of itself will have a detrimental impact on what's the product that a university provides. Tuition is continuing to go up, and we have to make sure that we're providing the product to those students and the parents who are paying for it as we work our way through this process of deciding where we're going to get another $2 billion to cut out of our state budget. It's time to prioritize education. It's our responsibility to bring up the next generation of engineers, teachers, and small business owners. Those students who get the degrees are more satisfied in the work that they do. They also have a higher wage earning potential once they have those certificates or degrees. And just as important, the jobs, the careers out there today are requiring them. We do have what we call a skills gap. There are people who need to go to work, want to go to work, but don't have the skills where the jobs are, where the careers are. So in higher ed, that's what we're trying to do. Help those students gain those skills to be able to take those jobs and those careers and make a better world for themselves and for society. Right now we're standing in the Port of Whitman County, Pullman Industrial Park, and close to 3,000 people work here. We are in the middle of a great big huge wheat field, and so you see the combination of how agriculture is our strong base, and manufacturing now has become a very important part of our economy. We have people here who started their businesses after going to WSU, stayed right here in Pullman, and decided to, hey, we're going to grow the economy right here, where they could have really started their business, or they can move their business anywhere they choose to. So we want to make sure that the laws we pass, the regulations that come out of those laws, aren't pushing our job creators out of the state of Washington. Let's get Washington working again.